Welcome to Zone In Sports, your favorite spot for real talk, bold takes, and everything in the zone when it comes to sports. From hard-hitting analysis of the Miami Hurricanes football to the hottest stories across the sports world, we're bringing you that energy, passion, and a little bit of swagger, just like the U. So whether you're tailgating in the Coral Gables or arguing in the group chats or just vibing in your way to work, buckle up. You're in the zone with your host, D. Hamp.
Athlon released the 2025 preseason All-American list. 2 Hurricanes was on the preseason All-American list. I know you could name one, probably.
Probably Bang.
Yeah, and can you name the second one?
I would say Beck.
Ironically, he wasn't even top 3.
Wow. Man, get no respect, man. Well, if it ain't Bang, then I would have to say the Saints ain't done enough at linebacker to stand out like that.
It surprised me when I read it.
Maybe Maui at tackle, but not
Keelan Marion, our transfer from BYU.
made
it as a specialist.
Oh yeah, he the kickoff dude.
Yeah, and so the first team All-Americans, and I'm gonna go down. I agree with most of the first team. Some of them I don't, because you know who is the number 1 quarterback, and I just don't know how he could be first team All-American.
You talking about old boy from Clemson?
Nope, old boy from Texas, Arch Manning, first team All-American, preseason. So again, there's no shade against Texas. There's no shade. I think Arch Manning could be the real deal. I just don't know how you could put him at a preseason All-American over some of the guys that's the body of work of what they did last year.
His name, man, it comes down to name in school, man. Like I said, Texas got that oil well money. They got money that goes deep as them whales. So you know,
yeah,
it is, man. I don't like I said, when it comes to these pundits, man, like with CBS and the cable sports network, you know, they keep regurgitating the same thing about Beck's injury. It's obvious his injury is a thing of the past because he's slinging it. They seen it. They scouting it. They know he's fine. He's good to go.
Right.
They keep bringing up last year, but they don't bring up the fact that he had several key offensive linemen that were with Georgia that were not playing.
Correct.
The running game was damn near non-existent.
Mm-hmm.
And your receivers led the country again in drops. I mean, this is why he had to press.
Yeah.
So of course he's gonna throw more picks when I gotta press, when my line ain't blocking and I'm running for my life. I mean, it's football.
I don't think running back there's any dispute. Number 1 All-American, Jeremiah Love. I think we all in agreement that he should be a preseason All-American. Nick Singleton from Penn State, and Desmond Reed from Pitt. We just talked about Pitt, you know, how he was dynamic. Singleton, he was a beast, and we could say what we want about Jeremiah Love. So preseason, that's who they have there. Wide receivers, they have Jeremiah Smith, Ohio State, Ryan Williams, and Jordan Tyson from Arizona State. Tight end, they only have 1, Eli Stowers from Vanderbilt. Offensive line, we talked about this. They got Florida, Jake Slaughter, Utah, Spencer Fano, Alabama, Caden Proctor, Miami, of course, Francisco, and Penn State, Olave Vega from Penn State. That's your offensive line. Your defensive line, you have Dylan Stewart from South Carolina, Colin Simmons from Texas, TJ Parker from Clemson, and Peter Woods from Clemson. So Clemson has 2 preseason All-Americans. Linebacker, Anthony Hill, Texas, Wicks, LSU, Kyle Lewis, Pitt, Toreen York for Texas A&M, and D-backs, Leonard Moore, Notre Dame, Jermon McCoy, Tennessee, Caleb Downs, Ohio State, and Dylan from Oregon. And then your special teams, of course, Dominic Zavada, Michigan. He was kicker. Punter is Brett Thorson, Georgia. return is Keelan Marion, of course, from Miami, and Josh Cameron from Baylor. So that is that first team. Now, your second team gets a little interesting to me. You know, they got Cade from Clemson. Running back, they got Malik Hughes from Oregon, and running back Isaiah Brown from Louisville. So I can make some arguments there. Okay. Receiver, you got Indiana Stewart, you got Williams from Clemson, Tate from Ohio State, tight end is Jackson Indris from Texas. So, and Ruben Bain is on second team, D-line. So, and I don't think we have anybody the University of Miami third team.
That's fine. I mean, that's what they see and that's what they feel. Okay, it's preseason. I'm ready for fall camp.
Yeah, they got Garrett Nussmeier over Carson Beck too. If he third team LSU. So
they high up on him, man. I like old boy from Clemson because he'd improved himself.
Yeah.
I think this is fuel for Carson Beck, man. This is just fuel for him, man. They're not showing that boy no love, no respect. They was all on his job. He was at Georgia after that first year when he had McConkey and Bowers at tight end. They was all, even last year, he had a couple bad games. He had the press in that game against Florida, but the way he brought them back against Alabama, being down 28-0 in the second half, it just goes to show you that was all him.
Right.
That was all Carson Beck when they was down 28-0 in the third quarter at Bama, man.
Yeah.
And I just think this is fuel for him, man. He got something to prove.